It's where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And we're off and running from Houston. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Brings up second and 11.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
third and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Richardson now. He'll try and run this. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Richardson on his feet. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's a tougher game. Wins are typically built off.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Nix off the play action. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Nix to throw again. No finding his back. Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Down with the grab. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up on first and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Once more, it's Nix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Nix again on second and 10. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down. Here he goes, third and long. Quickly to Dell. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. It's a gain of 7.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he'll give it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one gains 7. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 7. And the Raider first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Brought down at the 42-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He was covered by Henry To'o.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
First down, Raiders.
Shotgun gift here to Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And all set now, 1st and 10.
25 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Richardson will do it himself. That one socked right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Richardson back to throw. The Texans closing in, and they give to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Carlson's kick is good, and they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, it's Jalen Noel. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This is our last play of the quarter. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at first down here. Play action with Nix. It's his running back. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And the shotgun and get to Mixon. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch for Nico Collins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Texans.
From the red zone on first. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. From the gun, Marks gets it. They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stop there by the 4th-year ball hawk coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. To throw, Richardson. That's caught for the first. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders making a 9-point advantage. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because You know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
For Las Vegas.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
The 44-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
They'll throw again. Nix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Genty from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he gets it away from his end zone. Punt taken near midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out now come the Texans on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
He completes it in traffic. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Again to Mixon up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down. First and
tight
10
end in
at the
motion now.
20-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Harrison Bryant. A 7-yard pickup.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from this defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Give up the guts. It's Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Finding room at the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, it's Richardson. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Richardson on 3rd. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Once more now, it's Richardson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Design run, here's Nix. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Knicks off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
For the Texans.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, the game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Play action with Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Riley Moss with that tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown Houston. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 10, Texans 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Straight ahead with Genty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is Genty on 2nd. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 12.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Another give here to Genty. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Raiders first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Screen here for Smith. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10.
In the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Texans 7.
And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. That is rushing touchdown number 10 on the year. And he's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They're down 10, partway through this one. Score is 17-7. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
12 yards. And the Texans, first down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Nix now on 1st and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
2nd and 15.
Here's Nix to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Third down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away.
Formation for the Texans.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. On the option, it's Genty. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Giving this to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A 2-yard pickup.
3rd and long. They're going to throw.
3rd and 6.
Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. We've set it down from the 37.
And the Raider first down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 32.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
4th down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive at Nixon. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's quick out wide. Complete. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Texans.
Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Nix out of the pistol. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
And the Texans, first down.
They'll throw again, Nix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Once more. It's Nix. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
10 more yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and...
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
17. Texans 14.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And off to Genty. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
There's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL. I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Back to Genty. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Raiders 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Richardson will do it himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Brock Bowers the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Noel to return this. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Texans and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing on first down, Nix. Short pass, Bryant. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38.
And the Texans first down.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And they get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Finds the in route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now the give to Mixon. He's got it in the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
Raiders 24, Texans 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mostert on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. First play is going to be a game to Genti. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Richardson now. It's a screen play to Genti. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So out now comes the punter. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. On first down, it's Nix. Left side into the hands of Dell. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He's got Bryant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
At the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, bundle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw it. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Quickly to down. And he's tackled for no gain.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Pass is caught at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. From the red zone now. Able to get this one to Bryant. And he drives this forward to the 6. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a field goal. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Next to throw again. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans jump in front late. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah.
They got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
He'll look to throw it. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
And the Raiders first down.
It's a design run for Richardson. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Setting up to pass. Sends this to the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. You know, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Raiders first down.
And they're down to 34 seconds as he clocks it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Setting up the screen. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Garrett Stingley Jr.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate's, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So it's a win for the Texans. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.